was an offensive foul, but we didn't have the view that the officials did on the baseline either.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with an offensive foul.
Our crew, Taylor Merkovich, Angelica Suffren, and Martins Kozlovskis. And that's Merkovich on the headset right now. And whether the call stands or not, impressive footwork by Lofton.
Yes.
To get back there in front of Perry.
The ruling on the court of an offensive foul is overturned.
Ooh.
We have a defensive foul on Curtis Lofton. Reggie Perry will shoot 2 shots. The challenge is successful.
Okay.
I am gonna disagree with that. I think he was. I thought he was, you know, in good defensive position. He took it right on the chest. I mean, he's moving his feet, takes it right on the chest. I think that's an offensive foul.
I thought he established defensive position. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
If you don't have to have the feet set if you're at home thinking, well, his feet were moving, that's okay.
You know, he took it right on the chest.
Yep.
There was no side swipe. I mean, he
completely squared up versus the offensive player, but Clippers win the challenge. Foul on Kenneth Lofton Jr. and Reggie Perry to the free throw line.
I'm with you, Junior.
And Perry converts. So the Clippers continue to pile on. That matches their biggest lead of the game, 27. Here's Lofton trying to get some of that back, working on Perry. Goes to the fadeaway. And comes up with nothing. Michael DeVoe wears number 44. He's got it for the Clippers. Hesitation inside, nearly stripped. Scrum will take the 3, that's well off. Clippers have shot the ball well from 3. Even with that miss, they're now 11 of 24. 45%. Roddy, even on the misses, you can see he's got touch on the shots.
Touch, yes. Good observation, man. I mean, he's got good touch, good form, follow through, good rotation on the ball. He's intriguing, very intriguing.
Moves surprisingly well for a guy of his size, and really has a hand. He really pounds that ball with authority. Here's Lofton. Nice. The three-point line and the finish at the rim. Kenneth Lofton Jr.
Nice.
He's had some moments here in the second half. Look at this little hesitation move.
Yeah. Finish.
And Cam Reynolds picks up the foul, his first. Lofton will try to complete and does the three-point play. You know, the game was different then, but Kenneth Lofton reminds me a little bit of Victor Alexander.
Oh, good call. Good call.
Cam Reynolds.
Victor Alexander from Detroit.
Incredible hands.
Shoot it deep.
Yep. Great touch.
Yeah, had a nice run with Golden State. I actually picked him up in the expansion draft with the Toronto Raptors.
With the Raptors,
yeah.
okay. Cam Reynolds steps up to the free throw line. Former Tulane star is now 27. He's played 24 NBA games over his career with Minnesota, San Antonio, and Houston. The last of those games, a season before last, he was in Italy's top league last year. Not a bad gig.
You know, Matt, when you mentioned Tulane has always, to me, been one of those schools where I always thought that should be a good basketball program there. I mean, the athletes, the talent, you know, I always thought that Tulane, you know, was a sleeper from a basketball school standpoint, if they could have ever recruited.
Really good academic school as well.
Good academic school. good fan base. They just never could get the players and the coaching right there.
That was Romeo Weems on the bucket for Memphis. DeVoe, catch and shoot three, back rims it. Hot Rod Williams, maybe the best player ever out of Tulane.
Hot Rod was definitely the best player out of Tulane. But again, you look at that school, the location, you know, in the city, fan base. I mean, it's a very attractive place.
And it seems like from Tulane you could recruit players from Houston, players from Atlanta, players from Memphis.
I always thought that was a sleeper school that, you know, could have, you know, really had a good basketball program.
I can't solve this puzzle for you.
Yeah, but
as much as I'd like to.
I mean, you know, we're talking about, you know, the other night we were talking about, you know, the mergers of conferences, the UCLA, USC going to the Big Ten. I just think, you know, a lot of these schools now, you know, they're going to be potentially in great positions as the conferences continue to merge. They're taking the best talent from different places. There are going to be a lot of cities that pop up where there's going to be some teams and some schools that you wouldn't have to think about. All of a sudden they'll pop up and there'll be good basketball and football programs.
Well, it's interesting, especially at the college level, and you know this well, that one or two great players can completely turn around a basketball program. You can't do that in football. You need a lot. You need a great recruiting class year after year after year. In basketball, you can get a couple of one and done guys and completely turn things around. With the conferences, it's so football driven.
Yeah.
You know, the basketball schools sometimes are an afterthought.
But I think, you know, in football, that may happen also. I mean, look at Cincinnati, right? I mean, Cincinnati has a great football program now. We never thought that would be looked at as a football school. Right. But right now,
great basketball tradition.
Great
going back to Oscar,
the
Bob Huggins days, Kenyon Martin.
Yeah. But you think about Cincinnati now, and the first thing you think about is their football program.
Under 6 minutes left here. Clippers lead it by 23. Shaq Buchanan on for Memphis now. Into Dakota Mathias. Here's Weems. Pass scrum won't go. Lofton gets in there. And Lofton will get back to the free throw line. Boy, body smooth. Kenneth Lofton Jr. arrives near the free throw line. Excuse me, side out, no free throw for Lofton. 10th foul of the half. Precipitates the bonus. Lazy pass by DeVoe. Lofton will get another dunk.
Get up, get up, get up.
Make no mistake, the rim feels it when Kenneth Lofton Jr. throws it down.
Get up.